Hello everybody, in this video I'm gonna show you my South Park DVD collection, and at the end I'm also gonna show you some miscellaneous movies that are made by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, or movies that they worked on. But we're gonna start off with South Park itself, with the very first season. This is South Park season 1, and South Park is one of my favorites. No, it's actually is my all-time favorite animated TV show. And I got these boxes for a very, very, very long time. Like I got them very many years ago. So they have a lot of self wear and tear, and you can see these boxes have been used a lot. There was a time that I was watching South Park daily, like every day. So yeah, you can clearly see the cases. They are not in perfect condition anymore, especially not the older seasons. Because yeah, they have actually been watched a lot, many times. I'm planning on showing only the first season completely, just to make the video not too long. So just to show you how the packaging is of these season sets. So the first season, you can take them out, and the inside artwork is always a continuation of the first art, of the outside artwork. And then you can open it up, has some different artwork on the side, episode descriptions, the discs. So yeah, it's just something you can fold out. And so basically every season release is like this, has this packaging. But I'm only gonna show you the packaging for the first season, just so this video doesn't get too long. Then we got season 2. Season 3. Season 4. Season 5. And you can see there's a lot of whitening that the boxes has, because back in the day they got delay on another surface, and that surface for some reason made the side where it's touching it white. Season 6. Like once again, a lot of like proof that I've been using these box sets for a long time. Because when they came out, copyright of 2008, like 2008 is the year that I actually started collecting these. So yeah. And they now have like different reissues, like these kind of packaging you don't find anymore, or not that easily. Season 8. One of my favorite seasons, like it's a very good season. Season 9. And like to me, South Park is great from the beginning, but from season 4 they really got their stride. Like they were really getting good. Like for me, season 4 all the way up to season 19 is classic South Park. Has a bunch of great episodes. Season 10, the World of Warcraft episode is on this one. Even got a digital code to try and play World of Warcraft free for 14 days. And I'm just gonna show this season separately real quick to show you something. Like if a release came with inserts, I always kept the inserts. So I still got the little booklet to play World of Warcraft for free for 14 days. And it even has like instructions how to use the controls, the story, what you can do in the game. So that's kind of cool. And then we got season 11, which was for a very long time my all-time favorite South Park season. But now my favorite South Park season is season 12, because a few years ago I started rewatching the episodes, and I'm now currently at season 14. and I actually make my own drawings of every episode. I have an Instagram account where you can follow it. It is every.southpark.episode on Instagram. So if you're interested in to see how my drawings of each episode are, you can find them there. And so that was my first shelf. So let's start with the next one. Next up is season 12. And here you can see the cases are in much better shape, because when these seasons came out, I wasn't watching South Park religiously anymore on DVD. I got a computer at home with internet. And yeah, you can still, up to this day, watch the episode for free on the official South Park Studios mostly So that's how I mostly watch these episodes later on, to preserve the quality of these cases. Then season 13. It was a season that I was completely caught up with South Park, so I have to wait weekly on a new episode. Season 14. And this one has a big sticker on it that says the complete TV version, because episode 200 and 201 are not included on this one. Real South Park fans will know why they are not included on this. They are actually censored, kind of, yes, they are censored. You cannot find them anywhere online. Then we got season 15. Ooh, that is like a crazy episode. Season 16. Should never have gone ziplining. Then we got the smaller season. That's when they started doing 10 episodes instead of 14. So instead of 3 DVDs, these are 2 disc sets. This season 17. And I just love the way these seasons are packaged. Like, it's very nice and very good way to store the DVDs. Season 18. Season 19 with PC Principal, one of my favorite characters, at least I wanted to say from the new modern characters, but this season is also a few years old now. It's from 2016, it's 10 years old, or at least the release of this DVD. Then we got season 20. When it first aired, I wasn't really the biggest fan of it, but then when I rewatched it when it came out on DVD, it was actually better than I remembered, and I started to like it. You know, I kind of like that South Park got more serialized, and I'm happy they tried something new for one season. When it first came out and released, it was kind of meh, but now it's kind of cool that there's a season that has just one big overarching story where you have to actually watch every episode in order to understand what they are doing. Then we got season 21, 21st season. And after season 20, the next few seasons, I wasn't really a big fan of every episode. I felt like it wasn't as classic anymore as South Park used to be. But now we are a few years later, I'm actually enjoy all these episodes. Like, it's fun. I really like that South Park is like a TV show that's been running for many years and has evolved and keeps evolving and tries a lot of new stuff. Not like shows like The Simpsons or Family Guy where something happened and at the end of the episode everything has to be reset for the next episode. Like here, it's really cool that they dare to change things up. Then season 22. It's like the season that they brought a lot of older characters and just, removed them or killed them off. Like, yeah. There was a time that they were kind of, embarrassed for their older stuff and that they tried to get rid of them. Then we got season 23 with Integrity Farms. which got a lot of hate because it ran for so long. But once again, I wasn't against it. I was actually happy that they did something new and stuck with it. But I can understand why people don't really like it a lot much. Then we got season 24, and that's from this season on. They are imported because they weren't released anymore in Belgium. Season 24 has only 2 extended length episodes because they were made during the pandemic. So when they first aired, they were really cool to see. Now when I rewatch it, they feel really, really dated. But it's really cool that they did something like that. Then I have the first 2 Paramount Plus specials, South Park Post-COVID, because they were made after season 24 and kind of a follow-up on these 2 episodes. And to my surprise, they released these specials on physical media, which I'm not complaining. I find it really, really cool that they did that. So yeah, keeps this series complete. So that was my second shelf. So now we go on to the third shelf. Third shelf is the complete 25th season. This is my least favorite season. It has 6 episodes, where only 2 I really liked. I think the first one, Pajama Days, and then the last one with like the the St. Patrick's Day special. It's really fun. After that, we got the Streaming Wars, 2 Paramount Plus specials again. Then we got season 26, and this is a very good season. Also, a season with only 6 episodes, but very, very good season. Like, it's crazy. Like, from season 25, it wasn't that good, to season 26, like, from this point on, South Park is really good again. Like, they found their stride again. Then we got some Paramount Plus specials again. South Park joining the Panderverse, which is kind of crazy that they even released just 1 episode per disc, while Post-COVID and Streaming Wars are 2 episodes on 1 disc. Here's just 1 disc, 1 episode. But it's really cool that they got releases, like especially to keep the collection complete. Then we got South Park, Not Suitable for Children, with like very plain front artwork, and on the next Paramount Plus special also has like plain front artwork, and that is The End of Obesity. And so those were all my South Park season sets and Paramount Plus specials. Season 27 and 28 were not released on physical media, and it's been a long time since the season was finished. So I'm not really sure we're gonna get it on physical media. Maybe the collection is done. It won't get any more physical media releases, which would be a shame and kind of weird that they would do all these special Paramount Plus specials on DVD and Blu-ray, but no, they're done. They will stop doing the season sets. But now I will show you the movies and some other DVDs that I have from South Park and from the creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker. Here's the South Park movie, bigger, longer and uncut. Also a movie that I used to watch a lot on VHS, which I rented from the library, from my local library. So when I found this in the stores on DVD, it was really cool to have. And yeah, I also watched this a lot. Of course, it's not really a good release, because it's a double-sided DVD, which I didn't realize at the time. I just thought it has no front artwork, so that's why it's full with fingerprints. I never watched this side of the disc. And if you wonder why it is double-sided, it has 2 different aspect ratios. One side has 4:3 and the other side is 16:9. And I think I always watch it as 16:9 aspect ratio. And then I got the movie again, but on Blu-ray and 4K release. But this is an import, because when this was announced, I didn't thought we would get a Belgium release, They didn't say anything, so I imported this one. So the 4K works, but the Blu-ray doesn't work because the Blu-ray is not region free, but still a nice upgrade for the 4K edition. Months later, we in Belgium now also got a 4K release, but only with the 4K disc, no Blu-ray, and also no slipcover. So I'm actually happy that I imported this when it came out. So I also have a nice slipcover, and I kind of like the upgraded artwork. And now I'm gonna show you a bunch of compilation DVDs. This is The Passion of the Jew. Like I was and I am still such a big South Park fan that I also bought every compilation DVD that came out. So this comes with three episodes, The Passion of the Jew, and then 2 other bonus episodes that are Christian themed. Then we got South Park Imagination Land. These are the 3 episodes stitched together and made into like a movie. Like this is the uncensored director's cut. Like I remember some scenes were a little different than the episodes on season 11 disc. So it has a few differences than the 3 episodes together. And this is also one of my favorite releases. I watched it a bunch, like the Imagination Land trilogy, all my favorite episodes from South Park. Like this was really the thing for me. Then I got South Park The Hits Volume 1, the best episodes by the creators, Trey Parker Matt Stone. They thought these were the best episodes that they made. And because this is Volume 1, they also released a Volume 2 with more episodes of the creators' favorites, which all are very good episodes on there. Then we got Christmas Time in South Park. These are all the Christmas episodes on them, like 7 Christmas episodes. Back when these released, those were actually all the Christmas episodes that they made. And it's cool little packaging. Then we got The Cult of Cartman, Revelations. Looks like a golden book. It's like a Bible. These are the best Cartman episodes. It's like a compilation of great Cartman episodes. It's really cool, also good release, because Cartoon Wars Part 1 and Part 2 are now also censored episodes. So you can't find them anywhere on legal online platforms to watch or to stream. And also an older release for me, because you can see it has some wear and tear, like some white spots. And also really cool to open. So yeah. Packaging wise and just, a really cool release. Really nice packaging. And then my other compilation is A Very Buttery Collection. This is the Butters compilation DVD to this set with all of the Butters eccentric episodes, Butters featured episodes, which are also a lot of amazing episodes. And here in Belgium, we only got the DVD case with 2 discs. I know in America or other countries, maybe you got like a big box with a lot of accessories, but we just only got this, and I'm kind of happy to have this. It's really cool. And those were all my compilation DVDs of South Park. I have one other thing, and that is South Park Forbidden Episodes. These are episodes 200 and 201. This is a DVD that I made myself. This is not official. Put in a PlayStation 3 case. The 2 Forbidden South Park episodes 200 and 201 of season 14 are now available on this self-made DVD. So now I kind of own those movies. You can see it's on a DVD-R. I burned them myself. So I kind of own the episodes, because back then when I made the DVD, they were not available anymore to watch anywhere online. They were immediately removed from the South Park Studios website. And I didn't really know how to, legally watch these or other ways. This is really cool to have these. And now I'm going to show you my movies that were made by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, where they helped with. The first movie is Cannibal the Musical, written and directed by Trey Parker, and this is a really amazing movie, like one of my favorite movies, really funny, very nice catchy songs. Like you can really feel and see the South Park humor in it. It's really cool. And then just a few years ago, like a year ago, a boutique label released the movie on Blu-ray. It's really cool with a nice artwork. It's made by the label, it will not focus, by Refuse Films. Like that's really cool. So I'm gonna do some effort and show you this release because it's really nice, because I'm a really great boutique label. So if you remove the slipcover, the disc, it's really cool artwork with a bunch of extra like special features, and like the movie looks really good now. Like here you can see by Refuse Films, and they released a lot of other trauma movies. So if you're a big fan of trauma and you're a big fan of physical media and you want to support some boutique labels, this is a very good one to do, with a bunch of extra goodies and even a note from the person who is in charge, responsible for the boutique label. So yeah, really good release. Definitely check out Refuse Films. Then we got Orgasmo, a movie that I should rewatch because I remember not really being into this movie. But yeah, if you are a fan of South Park, it's a classic. Then a movie, Basketball, where Matt Stone and Trey Parker are not really that happy with, but I found it a really fun movie, especially this one scene in the hospital. Like so fun. And then the last movie that I have is Team America World Police. Like this is also an amazing movie and crazy how they did it with only puppets and practical effects. And then like a year or two ago, it got a 4K release, and there's a Blu-ray and 4K combo pack, and this one, the Blu-ray is region free, so I can also watch the Blu-ray. So I have one more thing to show. The last thing I want to show is, here is season 11. I have an extra copy of season 11, which is kind of sealed, but not completely, because many years ago, I asked for my birthday the Simpsons season 11, and the person I asked to news, I was a big fan of South Park, so he kind of forgot it was the Simpsons, but he remembered the 11th, so he bought me South Park season 11 instead of the Simpsons season 11. And since this day, I still didn't get rid of this version. Why, I don't know. I probably won't keep two versions forever, because I kind of run out of shelf space. And so this was the video showing my complete South Park collection with a few Simpson titles in there. I probably will show them in another video. So yeah, this video is longer than I expected. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, and I hope to see you in another video. Thank you for watching.